In this video, we'll be showing you how to run a dbt cloud job after verifying data loads in Snowflake. Let's dive in. So we're going to jump right into Shipyard for this one, and we're going to search for our Snowflake blueprints. So we're going to click the execute query blueprint. That's going to pop up a vessel for us and also pop up our Snowflake authorization guide if this is your first time using the blueprint. I'm going to close that for right now. I'm going to name my Snowflake vessel to be verify data load, I'm sorry. And I just need to go through my inputs down here. So my username, and grab my password here, my account name, my warehouse, the database. We're just going to sample some data from the Snowflake sample data table from the public schema. Let me grab our query here. So we're going to just use this select star from this order table with some filters. Excuse me. Of course, that won't be very specific to what your use case is. Your verification will, you'll have your own query for that, but this process should go the same regardless. So that's our Snowflake vessel. Good to go there. So it's also important to note for each one of our vessels, we have email notifications you can set up here for any error or completion of an on-demand run, as well as guardrails for the number of retries, the time between retries, and runtime cutoff as well. So that's our Snowflake vessel. So now we need to search for our dbt cloud blueprints here, and we want to use execute job to start off our job. So we'll say execute dbt cloud job for our vessel name, and for dbt we just need our service token. So I'm going to paste that in, then our account ID and the job ID for the specific job you want to run. And those are going to be found in the URL of your dbt website. That'll also be in our authorization guide here. So now that we have both of those set up, we can connect them together. And again, I just like to look at our fleets and kind of read what's happening here. So our first vessel here is going to verify data load using a query inside of Snowflake. If that's successful, then it'll execute that dbt cloud job. So I'm going to go over to fleet settings. I'm going to name this fleet Snowflake to dbt cloud. And I'm going to call this one verify data load. Okay, so now we can click save and finish on the bottom right hand corner here. This is going to take us to a page telling us that the fleet has been created successfully, as you see here. And I can click run your fleet. So this kicks off the fleet run immediately. In Shipyard, we call this an on-demand run. You can start those anytime you're working with your fleet by clicking the Run Now button up here on the top right-hand corner. You can also use our trigger tab here to schedule fleets to run based on time, as well as use an API trigger kickoff as well, programmatically if you'd like to do that. So you can see that whenever we kick off an on-demand run, it takes us directly to our fleet log so that we can watch the live fleet run as it happens. And so you can see our first vessel here, verify data load, is this orange yellow color, which means it's running. It just turned green, so it's complete. I can click into that Gantt chart and take a look at the vessel output here in the vessel log. You can see all the inputs that we put in, as well as the protected password here, so that anyone can't just get into your logs and look at your Snowflake password. You can see the query that we sent, and then it says the query has been successfully executed. So that's verified the data load for us. And so if I go back, you can see that the execute dbt cloud job has already done. I can click into that as well, and it tells us that job 24990 on account 198812 has been successfully kicked off. In this video, we talked about how you can verify data load inside of Snowflake using a query and then kick off a dbt cloud job. If you have any questions about this solution or how you can use Shipyard in your organization, use the link in the description to set up a time to chat with our team of data experts. If you want to see more tutorials like this one, check out these related videos.